Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's official, Klaus's new team. You can see him on the war map right here. Number 1, Kerry Esports. And they're going up against Electros JP here today. If you missed some of the drama, go back and watch my last video. Holy fireball, we missed it. Oh well, it was just a fireball. Who cares? You probably care. Oh well. Warden versus Longshot. Actually, is that the... yeah, it's the Longshot. Watch my last video if you missed the drama, but Klaus left Na'Vi. He even tweeted out talking about how he felt a little bit about the team. But he left Na'Vi, went to Kerry Esports. Ryuta left Kerry Esports and went to Na'Vi. So they did a trade, man. It's like an old school, you know, professional sports team trade. How about that? How about that? And now we get to watch this. Klaus with his new team for the season. He tweeted saying he's excited. He's excited for what's to come this year with his new team. And Chien's going first, Klaus's new teammate. With some Meteor Golems. Sure. Overgrowth spell is inbound. The town hall already secured. As the king starts to wrap around the outer edge of the base, healers are healthy. Some balloons and boogers testing for traps. Making their way inside. Bomb Hive is spitting out bombs left and right and up and down in every direction. You gotta watch out for that Bomb Hive. In the last war we watched, Stars' healers got absolutely sniped and bamboozled by one of those Bomb Hives. Totem spell to distract. Down goes the Revenge Tower. Royal Champion still alive. A totem spell and 2 invis spells in tow. King on the outside of the base still has his ability, ready to rock and roll. Presumably a spiky ball. Yes, sir, it is. Invis spell helps the Royal Champion get through that north compartment. Totem spell helps distract the scatter shot and some other stuff. Spiky ball does so much damage, even hits the ricochet cannon inside the base, and the rocket spear can finish it off. Down goes that ricochet cannon. Down goes the Inferno Tower. Queen still doing damage. A small troop triggered the tornado trap so the queen can move over there and not even worry about it. Spring traps do damage, but the invis spell saves the champion for now. Meteor golems are still alive. Super barbs doing damage, and Chien for Kerry Esports opens this match up with a 3-star. Ayo, Klaus's new team might be cracked. NYU for Electros JP. We got more Meteor Golems. Is it going to be the new strat? The new troop that was released with this update? Is it the new cracked troop? Apparently. I mean, maybe Clash of Clans is just going to turn into what Brawl Stars did. Every time they release a new troop is just the most broken thing in the game. Oh gosh. Queen with the Grand Warden. You saw the simple fireball. Ice Golem out in front. Ricochet Cannon locked onto the Queen. We have to burn an invis spell early because of that. Troop launcher on the right side of the base. Sure. Balloons are in. Apprentice Warden. Barbarian King on the right with his goofy skin. Poison spell. Sure. Long shots there. Doing a whole lot of damage. Meteor Golems are going to get in there though. Try to take everybody out. But they might be stuck on Ice Golems first, which is unfortunate because the long shot gets so much time to do damage. The Minion Prince on defense also doing damage. We overgrowth. We don't hit that one Inferno Tower though. So we are gonna have to go take that out. Okie dokie. Poison Tower slowing us down on the upper side of the base with the King on the outside there and all of his snakes. Meteor Golems combining, throwing, combining, throwing. It's fun to watch their animations. One of them's gonna go over the walls over here, kind of abandon the rest of the crew. We drop a second overgrowth on the Bomb Hive, on the Revenge Tower. Meteor Golems hopping over the walls, Giants getting through the walls, Queen still doing damage, Champion still doing damage, King still alive somehow. On 1 HP in a dream, he's gonna die to the Super Wizard Tower. Royal Champion already used her ability just now, we got the Rocket Spear in action. Queen dipped out to the outside of the base. Okay, we only got like 2 Meteor Golems alive. I think this one's looking sketchy. We got a Queen ability. We got 2 spells, but the Revenge Tower's there. It's going to do so much damage. We drop the Totem spell to distract, but the Royal Champion's still dying. Grand Warden's still dying. Meteor Golems are still dying. Inferno Tower's taking them all out. Ugh. Can the Queen ability somehow save this? I just don't think that Ricochet Cannon's going to go down. Queen ability. Magic Mirror Giant to help out. We're going to clear that left compartment. Healers to heal the giant. Nah, he can't get this. It's gonna be super close, but he can't get it. They can't reach the ricochet, right? No, they're gonna beat on a wall. The 2 clone queens expire. And that's gonna be a defense for Kerry Esports. NYU not able to secure the triple. Can he get the super wizard tower? I think he might. Queen actually picks up the ricochet cannon. Is this a time fail? I think it might have been a time fail. 96%. Nice try. Kuma has the next attack for Electros JP. And it's a fireball. Nice. Oh, that warden's in trouble. That warden is in trouble. Nice invis spell. Barely saved him in time. But you still need something. Woo, headhunter. That'll work. That'll work. Cool. Warden gonna take out these skellies. Archer to help out. What's next? Do we still need the warden to get more stuff? No. We're sending the meteor golems from the right side of the base. Here we go. Here we go. Meteor golems on the right. Doing their thing. We're gonna fight the enemy Barbarian King. We're gonna fight the enemy Minion Prince. Nice and early here. Get rid of them. Queen to help out with the damage. Rage Gem helping out a ton. Healers trying to keep the meteor golems healthy. Okay. King and Frosty on the outside of the base. Sure. Sure. Yeah, are Electros JP doing 2 attacks back to back? Am I tripping? I don't know what's going on with their attack order. Some shenanigans. Troop launcher throwing barrels. Poison spell expires. We already took care of the CC troops though. Poison tower gonna slow us down. Royal Champion's in from the south side of the base. Gonna go straight into the Giga Bomb, which is a little unfortunate. Totem spell distracting. That'll help out a ton. Meteor Golem still moving through. Overgrowth spell on half the defenses up there. Rage into the core. Gotta fight the enemy long shot. Gotta go for the town hall. We're gonna get both. Royal Champion using rocket spears from the bottom side of the base. Go, girl, go. So the Meteor Golems can keep pushing all the way to the Monolith, and they do. Launching themselves over the wall. Queen gonna go do some extra damage there now, though. Down goes the Monolith. King still alive on the outside of the base with ability to help take care of this Ricochet Cannon on the left. Overgrowth spell expires. Hero Bell in the mix. Down goes that. Queen still doing damage. We got her ability. We got an Invis spell. We got a Totem spell. This is looking pretty good for Kuma. I think he's got it. Queen pops ability. Gonna clear the rest of the middle of the base. Down goes the Fire Spitter. Down goes the Scatter Shot. Royal Tape is still alive with an invisibility spell. It's going to be a triple. Kuma gets it done for Electros JP. Hey, yo. That's a 3-star right there. I think what happened was the first attack, Chien went in early. He might have actually attacked by mistake. Yeah, you got to repurchase it, I think. Dinden from the upper side of the base. What do you got going on? Royal Champion walk. A lot of Meteor Golems in this matchup. A lot of Meteor Golems. Seems like everybody in this matchup wants to use Meteor Golems, man. But this one starts with a Royal Champion charge instead of a Warden walk. Trying to get as much value as we can. Royal Champion still has her ability. There's a recall. Sure. Sure. Over in the top left, we got the Meteor Golems working their way inside now. It's a little awkward with the King and the Minion Prince in that 12 o'clock compartment still, because his units might get distracted. See, the King hawks over the wall, the Minion Prince doing damage. Log Launcher way over on the left with a Totem spell. Log Launcher died early, man. That's not good. King on the outside of the base. Royal Champion redeployed. Headhunters finally sent in. Skeleton spell to distract. Down goes the Minion Prince here in a second, hopefully. Pop the Warden ability as we make our way to the core of the base. Sure. Over on the right, we got an Overgrowth spell inbound. We're gonna eliminate the core of the base. Queen getting wrecked by a Ricochet Cannon. She had to use ability. Royal Champion in the core. Doing her thing. Gonna die to the Ricochet Cannon. We're going to take out the long shot. We're going to take out the town hall, which is good news. Does he have a chance at getting the whole base? If he doesn't, we're going to be tied. Down goes that ricochet cannon. Healers are still up, which is good news. But he lost all the meteor golems. Ugh. Queen's going to go down. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Minion and archers on the outside. King crawling around with that skin, but it's a defense, man. It's going to be a defense, and who's going to have the better percent after 2 rounds of attacks? As we will be tied 5-5. King getting wrecked. Still going to grab these 2 buildings, though. Yes, we will for 81. I think that's all he gets. Yep, 81% here, and on the other side, it was a 96. So Electros JP with the slight lead. Has a lot of dragons, but has an Ice Hound first. With a Minion Prince with an Angry Jelly and a Grand Warden. What in the world? Ice Hound freezes. Minion Prince has the Angry Jelly and is only going for defenses. What abilities does he have? Dark Orb and Meteor Staff. Alright. Alright. Pick up that Expo. And recall. Let's go. That's one way to set an early funnel. Cool. Lots of dragons from the left. Redeploy. Minion Prince. Grand Warden. Alright. Alright. On the bottom, Siege Barracks, Archer Queen combo, Skeleton Spell to distract. Sure. Poison Tower slowing down the dragons a little bit. We still got a Warden ability, though. It's going to be nice with a Healing Tome to keep these dragons alive. The Revenge Tower is in a very awkward spot, though, because it can kind of just hit these dragons, and the dragons are never going to fight back. Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like that. Dark Orb is nice, though. Queen already popping her ability. She's getting wrecked by so many traps. The Minion Prince on defense. The Monolith. Dude, all the dragons died so fast. Like, ridiculously fast. He's got 2 dragons alive. They are going to be able to take out the Town Hall, at least. But, wow, this is a big rip already. Actually, I don't know. I just noticed he's got 8 totem spells. He didn't want to use them for the dragons, because he's going to do a massive little Royal Champion charge here at the end. Sending her directly into the Giga Bomb. I was going to say it's questionable, but it's because he wants to keep the Queen alive. No Electro Boots is also an interesting choice here. She gets distracted by Skellies. He would rather have the Seeking Shield than the E-Boots. Dude, use another totem spell. You got so many. There we go. Giga Bomb's going to hurt the Spirit Fox a ton. Royal Champion trying to take out that Ricochet Cannon. You got so many totem spells, dude. Don't be afraid to use them. Don't be afraid to use them. Why are you not using your totems? Holy crap. She's dead. You've got 5 totems on standby. You could have dropped 2 to distract the Revenge Tower. What are you doing? He's trying to be too efficient and optimize how much he delays using the totems that it backfired. If the Royal Champion gets the Revenge Tower, the Expo, and he probably needed her to get all the way through the Inferno for this to be a triple. But he definitely had a chance with how many totems he had. Now he's just double dropping totems for the Queen, and he's out of time. Rip. Rip. He had a chance there. I think it was a good plan at the end, but just that didn't work out. With the dead zone around the Town Hall compartment and an Invis Tower to cover everything in the core. Let's see what Zakin's plan will be to counter this base. Warden Walk on the bottom side here. It's a Queen and Warden Walk. With the Skeleton Spell. With an Ice Golem. Angry Jelly to help us go straight for defenses, straight for enemy heroes. Ice Golem gets a nice freeze value off. Got an owl. I mean, not an owl. A Sneezy in there. Doing a little bit of damage with the boogers. Invis spell. We want to grab the multi-archer tower. And then recall. Okay. Redeploy on the outside. That'll work. That'll work. Skeleton spell. Log launcher. Meteor golems are inbound. Let's do it. King and Frosty and Super Barbarian on the other side with a Witch. for support. Got an earthquake spell. We're going to use it early in the core. Logs should make the Invis tower go off early. Not yet. Maybe this next log, that one right there. Boom, Invis tower goes off. We're going to keep walking around the core for now as everything's invisible. Sin the Royal Champion. Core is now exposed. Can we get in there? Apprentice Warden got targeted, but we drop a totem spell. We drop a rage spell. We pop the Warden ability. Is that an Eternal Tome? Heck yeah, it is. Everybody's safe for now as we try to delete the core from existence. Overgrowth the back end of the base. CC troops coming out of the defensive clan castle. Got one invisibility spell left. On the top side, we're getting wrecked by the defensive king, the defensive minion prince. All we have left is the core units. The core group. The Grand Warden. The Barbarian King. A couple of Meteor Golems. The Archer Queen pops her ability. We take out the defending minion prince. On the left. Minions going for the mortars. One of them will go down early. Giant trying to go for defenses. Helping them get through walls. The queens are doing damage, but we skip an X-bow up top. The healers are still alive. Somehow we drop the final invisibility spell. Does it have a chance? Maybe. Is time going to be a factor? Possibly. The warden's healthy. The queen's healthy. Healers have somehow managed to stay alive. As soon as I say that, they find the red air bomb farm. Are they going to live? They might. 35 seconds on the clock. Tornado trap spinning up north. X-bow shooting the Meteor Golem. It's just a race against the clock. The queen needs to get over there and grab the last couple buildings. She's working her way around the walls. 24 seconds on the clock. Boogers are doing damage. Wizard tower's firing. X-bow locks on. The damage isn't enough. Can we get there? Yes, we can. Zakin gonna get it done for Kerry Esports. They pick up another triple, and they take the lead 8-7. If you're not already, use code Lexnos in the shop, all right? In the top right, hit that C and type Lexnos to help support the channel before you buy anything. Make sure you use code Lexnos. You can also go into settings, more settings, scroll all the way down. Stop supporting whoever the heck you're supporting and type in code Lexnos. Woo! Thank you to everybody helping support the channel. Everything that comes my way through code Lexnos is going straight to the diaper fund. Thank you for your love, everybody. Love you guys. Chihuahua has the next attack for Electros JP against Klaus's base. This is Klaus's first Town Hall 18 base. Teehee. Invis spell to redirect the queen and the warden. Sure. Dude, that queen skin actually reminds me of the P.E.K.K.A. King. I thought that was the P.E.K.K.A. King for a second. That's hilarious. There goes the recall spell after setting a funnel. Wall break into the northeast. Sure. Sure. Here we go with the Meteor Golems. King deployed on the top side with a wall break of his own. That wall breaker died so early. Troop launcher at 12 o'clock. Royal Champion. These skins are just goofy, bro. The Queen looks like a king. The Royal Champion looks like a Super Yeti. Oh, the Warden looks like a Minion Prince with that skin. Oh my gosh. I can't with these skins. The Clash skins are getting out of hand. Totem spell on the left. Overgrowth spell on the right. We're trying to make our way to the Town Hall eventually. Meteor Golem's going inside. Queen's got to get through some walls, though. King, Royal Champion working together, clearing that compartment. Totem, not totem. Tome. Eternal Tome. Being used to cover everybody in the middle section of the base. A secondary overgrowth spell used, and that's the last spell. No more spell support for the remainder of the attack. Royal Champion using the Rocket Spear ability. She looks like a Super Yeti. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. We are going to make our way to the Town Hall, and down it goes. But the Royal Champion's dead. The overgrowth is going to expire, and the rest of our units are going to be in trouble. 55 seconds on the clock. Scattershot, Fire Spitter, they can now target the healers. Queens are expiring. All we got left is the main queen. She needs the healers to help her out. She's in big trouble. Super Barbarian on the Archer Tower. Queen wraps around, but the Scattershot and the Fire Spitter can lock on. Down goes the Queen, and down goes Chihuahua's. Hopes and dreams of a 3-star in this match. Klaus's base is too strong. How about that? Meteor Golems on the left. They're going to slowly make their way over here and try to get some extra value. High percent, but it's not going to be a triple. Not going to be a triple. I love how these guys can just hop walls. Or they just like break the walls when they hop them. It's so cool. What percent he's going to end up getting? He's out of time now. 3, 2, 1. Does he get any of these buildings? No. 90%. Nice try. Kerry Esports with their next attack. We got more Meteor Golems. Meteor Golems is definitely the theme of this match. A lot of these players are liking the new Meteor Golems. Is it the new Root Riders? You tell me. It's still kind of spammy like Root Riders, I won't lie. But it doesn't feel quite as brainless as Root Riders' attacks were. So I don't know how I feel about Meteor Golem spam yet. Skeleton spell on the top. Meteor Golems are in. Meteor Golem Smash feels more on par with like what a Yeti Smash was a couple of years ago, right? Or even what like a Super Bowler Smash still is. It still feels like it's pretty skill dependent, unlike what Root Riders was at Town Hall 16. So I don't know. You guys give me your opinion. Nice crafted defense, Chihuahua. Homie didn't update his base. Oh gosh. Kerry Esports might have an easier time tripling because of that. Troop launcher to help out. King on the outside of the base. Royal Champion with totem spells trying to work her way through the left. Popping her ability already. Overgrowth expiring. Meteor Golem's working through. Warden popping ability. He's got the torch. Somebody actually uses the torch ability. I thought nobody liked it. Lol. Royal Champion moving her way through the left. More totem spells to help out. Oh, dude, this is wrecked. This is wrecked. I don't even know if we can blame it on the crafted defense. This was just a good attack, I guess. Just a good plan for the base. This is wrecked. Still has a king ability. Still has a totem spell. Still has a freeze spell. It's demolished. Holy heck. Kerry Esports are going to get another triple. And we're still waiting for Klaus's attack. Absolutely destroyed. Demolished. Disintegrated. Jeez. Kerry Esports. 11-9 after the 4th round of attacks. Wow. Wado from Electros JP. Final attack for Electros JP. Can they get another 3-star? Let's find out. Let's find out. We got the Grand Warden doing his thing on the left side of the base. Hello Fireball. Hello Earthquake spells. Bye-bye Monolith. We'll give the Warden a few seconds here. He'll pick up the Super Wizard Tower probably. And then we might be ready to go with the next phase. We'll see. Fire Spitter, Poison Tower in this compartment here. On the left. Drop the Queen. We're just going to enter right in to all that damage. Meteor Golems are deployed. Cocoa Balloon finds a trap. Who's going on the bottom side of the base? Anybody? I don't know. There's the King with the Frosty. Totem Spell to distract. Totem Spell dies so quickly. I think he dropped it a little too close to the King in the long shot. Taking a lot of damage, but the healers are still helping us out. Troop launcher, launching barrels. Poison spell on the enemy CC troops. Drop the Royal Champion. Trampion. Drop a wizard at 6 o'clock to support. Sure. We got an overgrowth spell for later. Still got a couple of totem spells. Still got a couple of freeze spells. Troop launcher throwing barrels. Bomb hive doing damage. We're being patient with the rest of the spells. Really patient. Finally, the Queen's going for the Town Hall. Still not overgrowthing. There goes the overgrowth on just the Revenge Tower and the left scatter shot. Okay. We lost a lot of units, man. Royal Champion, low on HP. The Grand Warden, dead. The King, dead. Queen still has ability. We got an Invis just to save the Royal Champion there. But she's almost dead. I don't think it's looking too great for Wado. Queen goes back for the other scatter shot. We have to freeze the Revenge Tower for the Queen. Then we're going to have to pop her ability. Totem Spell saves the champion, but she still manages to die. Queen has to pop ability just to get the Revenge Tower. And it's going to fizzle out here for Electros JP. They're going to finish with, I think, 11 stars. And we're going to see what Klaus can do with the final attack of the match. Queens get through the wall. And he actually still made this close. Nah, that multi-gear tower pops off. The queens stand no chance against that multi-gear tower without any support. Giant, gonna go down. Queen trying to pick up one more building. We're out of time no matter what. 89, 90%. Very nice try to wow though, but it's not gonna pay off. All right. The man, the myth, the legend, Klaus has a new team. And he's using Meteor Golems at Town Hall 18 with a clone spell. With a clone spell, let's see what he can manage to do here. Can he get a 3-star on his first Town Hall 18 official esports attack? Queen, Warden, Healers, Invis spell, Rage spell. Does he have an Angry Jelly? No, he's just going after every single building, raw dog and everything. Alright, that Rage spell wears off before fighting the Minion Prince though, so we have to use a Totem spell to distract. Down goes the Minion Prince, sure. Down goes the Super Wizard Tower, sure. We do have the Recall spell here. We're going to go with another Invis to keep from using an ability. Alright. Air Skellies, who cares? We need to get the Bomb Hive down. It's down. Now we can recall. Yes. Recall successful. Meteor Golems on the right side of the base. Let's do it. Redeploy. And we're going to work our way through the right side. Here we go, Mr. Klaus. Show us what you got at Town Hall 18. Hello, delayed log launcher. Okay. Alright. Meteor Golems will hop the wall. Royal Champion inbound. Queen staying on the outside of the base. Log launcher going to pick up this Inferno Tower, which is nice. Well, the Yetis will pick it up. Poison Tower slowed us down a little bit. Meteor Golems, Archer Queen working their way around. We're going to rage up the Yetis in the core. They're also going to get the Revenge Tower. That's a huge bonus. They pull the CC troops out of the defensive clan castle. They pick up the other defensive building over there. Can the rage up Yeti Mites also get this other Inferno Tower? That's cracked. They do. Klaus with his first Town Hall 18 attack. Beautiful, beautiful plan for the core of the base. Meteor Golems making their way toward the Town Hall. Royal Champion using Rocket Spear. Healers still doing healing. The Grand Warden looking good with the Rage Gem, and the King on the outside of the base. Very healthy with ability intact. We got a Totem spell on standby. Tornado Trap spinning the booger around in circles. What a goofy thing to say. Oh, that Totem spell doing a nice job distracting. The Warden steps out in front. He's actually going to die there to the Fire Spitter. The Royal Champion's going to die. Oh, don't tell me this is going to fizzle out at the last second. King on the outside already used his ability. We got a back-end wall breaker. We got a couple Super Barbarians. Need the Meteor Golems to clear this compartment with a scatter shot. The Giant is going to get through the wall, but he's very low on HP. 3 Meteor Golems. I think it's actually 2 Meteor Golems moving through here, though. He's got it, right? One more Super Barbarian on standby. 97%, 98, 99, and plenty of time to spare. Klaus with his new team. He gets a 3-star. He wins the match. Man, it's going to be an interesting year for Clash of Clans esports. Kerry Esports, I mean, they got a better performance than Na'Vi did on the first matchup here at Town Hall 18. Wow.